If you buy good tools and you expect them to last, you have to put time and attention into the maintenance. This is a Husqvarna hand hatchet I purchased in 2014, seen quite a bit of use, needs some attention. Today I'm going to document how I do that at Raven Wing Farms.
First step is obviously just to wipe off any grime or dirt that you have. And while you're doing this, you're checking for damage, any cracks in the head or cracks in the handle. Next, I'll take some sort of metal cleaner, in this case Brasso, because I have 3 or 4 cans of it. Isn't it funny how that collects over a lifetime? And I will coat this to remove some of the gum and the tree resin. The next step is going to be edge touch-up. I'll take a carbide stone, use the fine side, and do circular motions. And what I'm feeling for, I'm not pushing, I'm pulling, if that makes any sense. You want that cutting or grinding, you want to push, cut, push, cut, push. If you do this, you're just pushing the burr down, you're not doing much to really sharpen it. If you pull that towards you, a circular motion, it'll work much better for you. Even that little bit of sharpening will create a burr. Here I just have a leather strop, and I'll just remove that burr. Pushing away from you, you don't want to pull. If you pull, you'll cut your leather. You're just removing that burr. How sharp is sharp enough? Again, this is a working tool. It's not like some of the finer hatchets that you've seen where people clean fish and they maintain razor edges on it. If this thing snags a nail, which it clearly does, it's sharp enough for me. Next, we'll talk about maintenance of the handle. Obviously, this is a wood handle. Some things that I did to it when I first bought it in 2014 is I took all the old finish off. I just scraped it off with an edge, and then I used linseed oil, worked in about 5 or 6 coats, let it go from there. In this case, I'm just gonna sand it down again, knock off some of the grime and the buildup on it, and then rub some of the Watco rejuvenating oil into it, and that'll take care of it. I mount the hatchet in a vise, and if I find any damage, I'll just take a small file. In this case, I wasn't as accurate as I needed to be, so I dinged the handle. I'll go ahead and smooth that out. Now, is that going to impede the action of the hatchet? No, it will not, but I just like my stuff to be nice, like it to feel good when it's being used. And that rough spot is now a rough spot, no longer. The wood grain can feather over time, and what that is just simply when you run your hand over it, it just feels a little rougher, almost like a sandpaper. And the way I get rid of that is just a piece of steel wool, take that shop towel, put some oil on it, rub it into your handle. Once that oil on the handle is cured, go ahead and pull it out. Coat your head with any kind of oil that you have handy. This is an old can, probably from 1975 or 76, of super oil. I don't even know if they make this anymore. Point being, any kind of oil is better than no oil. Go ahead and oil your head. If you do have a leather sheath, now's a good time to look to it. Top it up with mink oil. Once you've done that, put it back together and it's ready for use. Understand that the type of wear and tear we're talking about is damage from misuse. And what do I mean by that? When it's being stored, when the heat can get to it, when the cold can get to it. If you don't take care of this, rust will develop, you'll get moisture in the handle, it can dry, it can crack. That's why we maintain the tools. Hope this helps out. And hey, thank you for coming in. If you like what you saw, give it a quick thumbs up, and we'll see you the next time at Raven Wing Farms.